Welcome to our FedTalks executive video series. I'm here with Aaron Mcelroy, Director, Avature Federal, and here to talk about some of the advances in government. Aaron, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.
My first question for you is, where have you seen notable progress in federal agencies improving customer experience and service delivery in light of the White House executive order on federal customer experience?
Sure. Well, we're in the talent acquisition space and the talent management space, and so where we tend to work with our customers is really thinking about what's the experience of job seekers or applicants that might be applying to opportunities within the federal government. And I think where you're really seeing the federal government take a page from what the commercial side is doing, which is that really, candidates today are consumers. They work like consumers. They expect you to have a consumer sort of experience along the way. Looking for a job ought to be like shopping for a car in some ways. I'm going to research, talk to my friends about it. And so it's important that they give the applicants that ability to understand that. So what we're seeing is a lot more user-friendly approach for the applicants when they apply, making the long, they're still here, but the long drawn-out applications, they're trying to shorten those. And the other thing too, in particular for anybody who's going through a security clearance process, that's a long cycle. And so it's a lot to ask sometimes from a candidate to say, well, put your life on hold for a year and a half while we sort through your background. And so one of the things that they're doing is they're starting to create more interfaces for those candidates to keep in touch with them so that they know where they are in the cycle.
And then the other question I have for you is, where do you see the greatest opportunities for AI and ML and automation as well to improve citizen services?
Sure. Well, I think from our perspective, we look at it from a talent perspective, because that's what we do. And the applicants they submit an application to the federal government, and then they don't know what happens a lot of times. They don't know where they are in the cycle. They don't know if they're being considered. And so there are tools that are helping to sort that faster, so that if you're qualified and they're going to bring you through, then they use more AI and kind of automation tools to be able to get you into the line and know you're working. The other side of that is, if you're not going to go through, you'd rather know. And so the ability to use AI kind of respectfully and carefully, ethically, I guess is the right word, is really important in that process, though. But there's a tremendous opportunity to make that experience better for the candidates.
Well, Aaron Mcelroy, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing some of your observations and insights on this.
Thank you.